It's about as much as I could say. I wish I could talk about it more. We went and got Chinese food and we laughed about hot dogs. They didn't know that hot dogs weren't real meat. So
What do you mean it's not real meat?
it's not real meat. It's like, I told them, it's like chicken beaks and fucking cow feet. It's all blended up into like a paste, and then they stuff it into some intestines.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, he did.
What's up, guys?
Yo,
Welcome to the Laser Source Podcast, the best
that
place
is what
to
you are
hang
listening
out.
to. The best place to get interrupted.
Yes, ever. Best place. It's just the best place.
It is.
How y'all doing?
If you disagree, leave a comment after the show.
This is the most commented on episode we've ever had.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
my god.
If you disagree, give a thumbs up and leave a comment.
Don't forget to smash the like button.
On your way out the door. Laura said, Alex,
Okay.
did you just wake up?
No, dude. I've been rolling so all day today.
I
Nonstop.
talked with Alex for like 5 whole minutes.
It's been a busy day. Busy.
Yeah, you're gonna hear all about it today.
It's true.
Yeah.
But my story's gonna have to wait because I gotta focus on finishing this thumbnail. So you guys, you say a thing. Anthony's here.
Hi, guys.
No. New regular? Who knows?
Who knows?
Everybody that comes through always ends up breaking my heart.
My God. You know who doesn't break your heart? Johnson Plastics Plus, our sponsor.
Oh man, no, they don't. So reliable. I can share all of my secrets and feelings with them, and they never use them against me.
I mean, not yet, anyways.
No, not yet.
Let's see. Straight up, Laura just said, Matt, tell us about the red line.
Did you know that there is a discount code in the description for Johnson Plastics Plus?
Is there a discount code?
Yeah, I don't have it memorized though, do you?
I do. It's YLR-ZDF. You can
Use that.
15%.
It's 15%. That's a huge discount from them. They don't often just throw those willy-nilly. So if you need flat stock, blanks, drinking cups, any of these sorts of things, Johnson Plastics Plus, best place on the internet to go get those. You can check that out and support the channel with the link in the description.
You guys like drinking water? They got cups.
They got cups drinking.
I'm done. All right, I'm done.
You cut things with a knife? Check out the huge selections of cutting boards.
Yeah. You guys like food? They got teeth. Oh, wait, no, they don't.
Oh, human teeth.
Oh my god. Could you imagine the smell?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
What
Anthony.
did I just laser
You're
into
hungry,
teeth? I use the UV laser, 110 lens. I got the
It
settings
was-
for teeth.
It was kind of funny, and then Anthony's like, I can smell the teeth from here.
as soon as you said that, I was like,
Number one, the smell. Number two, who did you get those from? Like, that should have been the first question. Nope. Anthony's like, I'll laser them.
Laser engraving teeth since
Oh my God.
1987.
Resin Dragon says, hello, how was the show?
What up?
I mean, I guess I could start off the show by talking
Hey.
about the show.
Yeah.
All right. So I went to the ISA and I came up with a super cool song on the way there. I don't remember how it goes.
I say so much traffic on my way to ISA. Very
Anyways,
catchy.
It is pretty good. But that's what I do. And so basically I went over there on Wednesday for their 2 o'clock. I've got one of the videos that you're going to see is Lek and Alicia. Lek is basically like their tech vice president of tech. But he's the vice president of the company and he's also their tech guy.
He's a G.
And then, and then there's Alicia, who is their head of sales for the country. And the two of them gave a really cool presentation that had all the information on it. So that's a video that we should be seeing.
Oh, was that the one that you shot in the learning lounge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Little editing magic and it'll be fancy. But it was really neat to see all of that. And then basically afterwards, we were able to go over and at 6 o'clock at night, literally there were people like vacuuming. Like when Alex goes to edit it, he'll see, or whoever goes to edit it.
Oh,
like,
I did. I trust me. Yeah, because we used some of that footage in the everything you need to know about the red line video. So I had to mute all of that.
Yeah, like literally they were trying to get us to leave. Like this poor lady who was working there was just like, they turned all of the lights off in the place. All of us were standing there. Emily, that mom with the laser, literally was like, I think we have to go, guys. And Lek was like, we're almost done. We're almost done. Like we were using the light of the laser to film. Like you just like turn on the lights. So we just like blast, like all of them. Because what's cool is one of the features is they turn brightness. You can turn it like hot and cold, or warm and cold lighting, you know? And so they literally turned on some lights and we were filming. And it was pretty cool. But Lek gave me an awesome tour, man. There was one more thing he had to show me, and I ended up having to leave before we could finish because I think we all felt bad for still being there. But yeah, the machines are super, super cool. They're incredibly fast. They're really fancy looking. I like that they're all compact and in one shot. That's one of the things I've always liked about Aeon. I'm really excited because they basically invited me, I guess in like 2 months or so, they're going to have their headquarters, the showroom. Yeah, so they've already got their headquarters finished. Like they just finished that. Now they're going to have their showroom where literally it's the Aeon experience. And they have literally like an apples to apples comparison room where you can go try Trotec, Epilogue, all those different machines, and then put theirs up next to theirs and see what you think. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm hoping Alex will come down because it's literally, for me, it's like a 3 or 4 hour drive. But for him, it's like probably a 4 or 5 hour flight. And then we could get some stuff. Oh, let's see. Emily's here. She said, yes, come back. Whoa. Because Lek and I were talking and I'm like, dude, I literally want to get into this. I could go to or miss the ISA and not lose sleep over it. But if you went to Aeon headquarters and I didn't go, I feel like that would be a no-no. So. Well, that'd be really fun. My biggest whoa moments, I guess, would be number one, the laser tube, being able to literally just disconnect with like 3 little pops.
Yeah.
Right. And then you can change your sources out. That's really cool. But being able to change a laser tube and not have to do any alignment on mirrors is mind blowing to me. The fact that they have really cool sensors now on the mirrors themselves, so you know when they're getting dirty. They have temperature gauges on them. And so basically, if a mirror is reflecting, it doesn't really heat up too badly. But if it's absorbing lasers, then basically the thing sends a signal saying, hey, your mirrors are messed up. The other thing that's super dope is the lens changing, bro. Oh my God. Anytime I have to change my lens or I have to clean it, you guys know what a pain in the ass that is. Cause like I sit there with my little device, I pull it apart, I crank in and you get the next one, looking at it clean. This thing, I literally was filming with one hand and I'm like, well, I probably won't be able to pull it out, but oh shit, it's out. Okay. And then it just snaps in and out with magnets and little sensors inside that kind of make sure everything's good. And it's got gaskets that keep all the bad stuff out.
I wonder if they will sell like extra carriers, like the carriages, so that I can just keep my lenses in like a bunch of the carriages and just pull a carriage out and put a carriage in instead of even fussing with the silicone.
Then there's also where the laser actually comes in and goes into the housing. Like there's basically like a 4-inch, 2-inch, all that stuff is like right there on the other side too. Let's see. You two deserve a nice trip like that, Melby.
That sounds like someone telling me I deserve a nice honeymoon with my wife.
She said, like that. Her name is so perfect. That mom with the laser. She sounds like the mom who's like, you deserve a trip. You should go down to the Florida and you should see the Melby. But yeah, so basically, like, definitely see, yep, you can do that 4-inch, 2-inch, ready to go.
I like that.
Nice.
Awesome.
I may have to swap my CO2 out for that now.
Well, and that's what's crazy. So the other thing that was really neat to me is the fact that they've got the accordions on the side. So all your components are basically like when you look inside, it's just the casing, pretty much, you know. Yeah. Like all your stuff, just so like cleanliness is nice and easy. I don't know. There's really nothing that I could see that I was like, you should do this, because they already did it. So they really listen. And Lek was super excited to share that. Like he's like, we listen to not only our engineers from the factory, but also the people who use these every day. And so it was nice talking to people who it feels like they cared about what people had to say. So, and plus I got to see Emily, who wants us to come have mojitos. She's just trying to get us drunk. Like, that mom with a laser and alcohol. So basically, it was really, really fun. And plus, I got to see Michael from Laser Engraving 911.
Shout out.
I got to meet Brandon from Make or Break. He's a cool guy.
Well, our video on everything you need to know about the Red Line series of lasers is very good. Michael also did one, which is more of like a live viewing of it.
Yeah.
So if you want even just like a different take on it, go check out Michael's for sure.
So, yeah, he actually, I think Alicia walked him through basically everything we just talked about and that we covered in the video too. So, definitely got some cool stuff, but I'm hoping that we get the one of Alicia and Lek up there, and then we've got some other Lek stuff going on. It should be pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Laura
Is there a
says-
honeycomb?
Yeah, I was gonna say what we saw in that B-roll was the blades on their side, right?
Yeah, so basically the blades lay flat, and what's really cool is it has all of the different degrees going out and all that kind of stuff. So you can, if you're doing that, it has an absolute coordinate system, which is great. So the machine always knows where it is in relation to homing. But what's really cool is the blades can either sit, like normal, flat, and they actually have like a place for pegs to be put in. So you can actually put, you can use them for like a fence, almost like we have in others in our like a jig, or for fencing, like we have on the laser beds for fiber. But the other thing that's nice is you basically can put the pegs in, and then you can lay the honeycomb bed on top.
Mhm.
So pretty sweet. So you can literally do whatever you got to do. So pretty incredible. Yeah, they do come with the honeycomb tray. Whoops. There it goes. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like, it seems like everything has been thought of, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
So anyways, and that was it. So the nice thing was I got to see a bunch of people, and I just get to see some other really neat stuff that I can't afford.
Get out of the house for a little bit.
Yeah, basically it was enough, but 2 days was enough for me. Like if you stayed there for more, man, whew, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Trooper.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it, I think. And then coming back, trying to catch up on all the emails that were missed and everything else they had to do,
Yeah.
So, but now we're all caught up. Everything's back to like looking good. Like by 2 o'clock today, everything was kind of in line like it normally is. So I was happy.
Mhm. Mhm.
What about you guys? How's your week been since last week?
Busy. I'm not ready yet though.
I'm doing the lens hokey pokey over here. So ironically, as Alex was like, I need to get the shop together. I'm getting all my lenses covered. And all the devices and profiles and corrections done and all that. I'm like, cool, I should do that too. And right as I started getting like a project done, Lightburn crashed on me and I lost my device profile, and I went to my backup and it was gone, like it was empty.
No,
I went to my backup before that, and I think I've been overwriting the wrong backups.
No.
So I kind of failed myself on that one. So now
Yikes.
I had lenses I needed to do anyway. So now I'm just doing them all. And I have a lot of lenses and I have a lot of fibers. So there's duplicates I need to cover, which, you know what? It works out because between Alex and me having a lot of similar sized lenses, we actually get to do some science. So we can do some comparison on, how big of a delta there is between various lenses of the same size, dot size differences. We get asked a lot, will a correction that somebody else did for a different lens work with my lens? That kind of thing. So we can kind of do some real world stuff with that.
Yeah. I don't think we've talked about it yet, Kyle, but on the podcast, maybe just really quick, you could show off the sheet and maybe just talk a little bit about how that works.
Yeah. You want me to pull up yours?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yours.
It's not sensitive information. Should be okay.
It'll take me a second to find. So
yeah, that's fine. No worries.
Anthony, what you got going on, buddy?
Oh, I just wrapped up well, I still have a few more pieces to go back and do, but I just wrapped up a huge swag order for that restaurant I've been working with. So
Ooh, nice.
did, God, I think it was like 72 shirts and a whole bunch of hoodies and glasses, and I made some cool keychains for him and stuff.
Okay, shirts and hoodies. What are you doing? Like putting leatherette on there? Or are you like doing?
No, I'm using the UV to bleach the fabric, basically.
Ooh,
So
I want to do that.
it's
like-
cool. It's really cool. Like with different settings, there's like different appearances you can get. Like you can just get totally white. Like I had a nice navy blue one that I tested on that just totally white.
Is it a polo that you're doing this too, or like?
These are just t-shirts. Yeah, just
Okay, like Gildan from Michaels.
Exactly. Well, Gildan from Hobby Lobby, because
Yeah.
that was the cheapest place I could find them. So yeah,
Dude, I want to do that with you one day. Like,
it's totally cool. It's cool. It's like, I don't know. It's just, I'm such a geek. I geek out on crazy stuff. Yesterday,
I think that's incredible, man.
I did.
Do you have that
still? Go ahead.
photo, Anthony, you showed me when I was like, clothes? And you were like, yeah, man, look, it's right here.
Yeah, it's on my phone and I'm using it as a camera. But
You send it to me on Discord. Oh, you're using it as a camera. All right, well, never mind. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
just a really good example of what you were doing. It looks super good. But I'm not worried about it, dude. Don't trip.
Too late. You
Trips
already
anyway.
tripped.
He's tripping.
I'm
Yeah, it's too late.
He's tripping bulls.
let's see. Did I message that one too, or did I just hold it up to the camera? I just held it up to the camera, didn't I? No. All right. But yeah, other than that, I was messing around doing some new business cards because I have a physical address now and a new phone number since I did my last set. So I got this bad boy right here.
Dude, look at that. Look at those.
And
Are those colors?
oh, those are colors on the stainless steel
fancy.
with my lame little 30-watt JPT. I managed to get some cool colors on it. So
Whatever.
Purdy.
kick ass.
that's a 0.8 millimeter.
Yeah.
I'm just saving for like VIPs I want to impress. So I was like, doing color on it's gonna really like
Yeah.
do that extra over the
The
top.
first thing they're gonna say is, "Oh, you can do color on metal? Awesome!" And you're
Right.
like, no, that's paint.
me being me, I'll be like, yeah, sure, yeah, of course.
Yeah. You have the laser everything disease, my friend. That's
Yeah.
a me problem for real.
It's the I can certainly try. Can you do
Mhm.
this? I could try.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd say yes, and then they're like, "Awesome! I need them by next week." And you're like,
Yeah, except I don't say I can try. I go, absolutely, I can.
"Yeah,
Just like dead ass. Look into their soul. I'm like, yes, I do it every day. Every day.
oh, that old song, no problem. Let me just tune up my guitar real quick."
Yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, I just got a couple things to touch up, and then I'm doing some
Hi, boys.
whiskey barrel stuff. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I have a lid that
Fancy.
I'm doing. Yeah, these people want to do a barrel head for people to sign for their guest book at their wedding. So I went and picked up a used wine barrel and a used whiskey barrel.
Nice.
And-
Oh, that's what was in the car.
Yeah. When I
Oh,
was like,
nice.
I hope I don't get pulled over because, woo. But
Remember when we were like, hey, boys, keep in touch? And he was like, I will.
Whatever. Have you seen his Instagram lately?
I know. He's fucking.
You're not the
nuts,
Instagram
dude.
whore. Like Amanda's on there. Amanda. My God, Miranda. Jesus, I'm tired. Miranda's on there. She told me, she's like, hey, did you see the thing that Boyce made? Dude, he made something so cool. It was an A-frame sign, like where that you put out in front of like or on a table, basically, and it said like it was worth the wait, and it was in gold acrylic. Listen to that. Amanda's mad at me now. Look at Amanda down here. She's getting so angry.
Oh,
Fired. Oh, Amanda. Anyways, but yeah, so basically it's like the A-frame sign.
Yep.
And it's got a chain on the bottom, cut some holes into it. He did some stuff he and Diana, not just him. But they made some really cool shit. So they've been super busy getting ready for their wedding. So
yeah, that's crazy. I forgot about that too. Busy.
yeah.
Dude.
Remember that time that they got engaged and Alex was like, congrats, but then forgot. What a joke.
Congrats, but get back to work.
Basically. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
congrats.
You should post that. But yeah, I also just got done with a whole bunch of stuff, and I've got more. I'm actually filming a video involving some rotary stuff because we need some rotary video. You know, Anthony was just saying he had a fever and he needs more rotary. So I was like, I got you, bro.
He's got rotary fever.
Rotary fever.
I got the rotary virus.
Oh no.
He's
Oh,
got
that
the
was bad.
fever.
The rotovirus. So yeah, so I just did 24. I did 24 cups today. I did 12 glasses where I actually did the bottom. I think I like shattered them already and threw them out. The mess ups. And but what's really cool is like those 10.5 ounce like rock glasses, you know, the person wanted them on the bottom instead of on the top or like on the sides, you know. And so I did like 12 of those, 24 tumblers, and 10 hat patches. And that was that. And then I got another like 50 of those things to do. I have too many things to do. And then one thing I have to figure out is, have you guys ever made like a sign that literally like tabs in? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Where like literally it sits flush and clicks in. I know Kyle has. Like it's literally it's for
I've
a
made
base.
boxes that click in like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I've made boxes too, but I've never just made a sign. Or like, so basically it's a lady for Mother's Day wants 10 of these little things that says like flowers for Nene, flowers for grandma, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then basically I'm going to laser cut them out, engrave them on the CO2 Galvo, and then hopefully just knock those out. But it's a really cool little thing. If I can make it, I might do a video on it and just show people, because I feel like $10 a piece real quick, knock them out, make some easy money. Why not, right?
Yeah.
I
right.
saw the sign.
Kyle, you got the cool thing?
I do.
I opened.
So this is what Alex was talking about. Where basically we're organizing. So we have machine profiles. So like here's the model number for his 30 watt CO2. Then we go across. You got jump, delay. You got source information, all the pulse, beam diameter, all of that.
Good Lord.
Going across, and he made tracking serials by lens. So these are all lenses. So ZNSE 100 070 SL1. So SL1 is there's single element lens. There's SL2s, so dual element lenses. So kind of a way to compare that is like compound lens for like a CO2 gantry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the theory is you get a smaller dot size, which actually, if we go over here, oh wait, no, I went the wrong way. Spot. The SL2 lenses actually do have a slightly smaller dot size. So kind of a nifty way where if you want to spend like $1,500 or $2,000 on a SL2 lens to save yourself 0.1 millimeter on dot size, there you go.
Actually, is bigger than it sounds.
Yeah, I mean, when you consider that's one line and you have hundreds of lines, your dots per inch really shoots up. But
I think we're finally ready to start working on an episode about that. Kyle and I did a lot of work to nail down CO2 lenses over the week last week, and I feel like I have a good enough understanding finally that I can address that.
It was really weird that I came I came in to chat with you guys and I was like, hey, blah 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 blah, and everybody was just like, we're busy right now. And I was like, oh, all right. Like they were very serious about this.
No time for shenanigans.
Yeah.
He's also, we're going through, so every lens gets if you go through correction setup on Lightburn, you could do it on EasyCAD as well, but you don't get the values this way. But you basically get manual values. So if you ever needed to rebuild a device profile, if something ever went funny, if your device profile in Lightburn just reset to defaults on you, or whatever, which is really important for us because we do go through a lot of versions of Lightburn testing stuff. We go back and forth from beta to release candidate to whatever. So it's kind of important that we have this stuff backed up, and this is just a nice way to organize it where you can physically separate everything into an Excel sheet, and it also gives us a way to compare it. But this is the platform of the sheet, right? Not necessarily this sheet exactly, but the framework is actually up on the LMA. So if you wanted to do this for your own lenses, you could.
Yeah, you could use this as a template.
Which there's a copy in here for Matt, and Matt hasn't done any.
I know. Imagine
well,
Matt's
I went to
machines
So
are-
we're gonna start shaming him soon.
Oh,
if he
I
doesn't get
went to
some lenses in there.
Orlando. I've been
Oh, I'm
busy.
literally physically 100 miles from my lasers right now. They're like, that's no
Oh.
excuse. You're a piece of garbage.
Oh my god.
So yeah, and it to be honest, it's really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I have a couple of lens duplicates, and seeing how different
Yeah,
and
I was
how
pretty
similar
surprised
in
when I
different
looked at
ways.
stuff.
Yeah, the similarities and differences are really interesting when you look at them, because you can have such a varying. You could have a very similar focal distance. You could have a very different focal distance, and then on top of that, looking at the warp values, the scale, the bulge, the trap differences. It's a trap. It's really interesting to me
Where is the bulge?
because I'm a dork like that. Yeah, that's it.
Really good.
Yeah.
I finished the thumbnail. Very nice.
Woo!
So I will open it.
The fuzz.
It's the fuzz.
Oh, it's the fuzz.
There's our boy Boyce.
Yeah, boy.
How you doing, bro?
Here you go. Boop.
All right.
So, Mactron came to visit me. I got to hang out with Mactron today. So, Big Boss John
Woo!
and Steven, who's their like kind of sales rep, and surprise guest Sunza, who I still have no idea what she does there. To be completely honest, she had a lot of opinions and seemed to correct the guys on things a lot. So maybe she's like a Miranda in some sense. Like they would say something and she'd be like, blah, 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 blah. And like,
She's
and
the
he's
handler.
like, oh my God. Yeah. So perhaps like a handler position of some sort. But we like
Fact
hung out.
checking,
It was-
keeping them on their toes.
yeah, it was really fun. I got to provide a lot of machine feedback, which was good. So, you know, I mean, Mactron machines are like really, really good. So everything that I complained about, I was like nitpicking, you know, but it was things like every machine that you sell should use the same exact phase and stepper driver. Right. And like every single machine you sell should use the same screws in the breadboard, things like that. So we got to talk a lot about the machines for a long time. I think they're going to send me a 3D scanner. So if you guys were wondering about 3D, now's the time. So we'll probably talk about that. Their 3D systems don't use what I would consider standard 3D arrangement. So typically in a 3D machine with like a FieldTech or an EasyCAD 3 setup, when you have variable focus, you are moving the Galvo scanning assembly, including the F theta lens, up and down to change your focal point. And their system doesn't do that. They called it a rear focus system. So basically, all of the shifting happens at the beam expander behind the scanner optics, and everything ahead of the scanner optics is still.
Wow.
My best. Yeah, it's crazy. And the other crazy thing is that it can shift through all of its field sizes without changing the optics. So you can go from 110 to like, I don't know what the cap is, 220, 300, whatever, all on the same F theta scan lens. Yeah. So I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be an expert. I have no idea what I'm getting myself
You'll
into.
do that in 3 months.
Yeah, but it's a lot for sure. So it's certainly going to be interesting. So they basically sat there and they were like, "You're taking this," and I was like, "Okay." So that's coming. That was another development from this.
Rob from We Do Widget says that sounds a lot like the Field Tech.
Yeah, perhaps. I'm not intimately familiar with any of the 3D scanning systems, so I don't want to speak on them too much because I'm just going to make an ass out of myself. But I'm going to learn, kind of like I'm learning Chinese. I just downloaded Duolingo.
You gonna learn today?
I was challenged to pick up some Mandarin, so I'm going to try.
I would agree that you were challenged.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't we all? I have my ni hao down really well.
That's good.
And then you have cha,
Cha, yeah, bing cha,
right? Shui. Cha shui.
shui,
Cha hai shui.
bing shui,
There you go.
ice water.
Everyone, like, anyone tuning in just now is like, what is happening to these people?
Just talking Chinese. If you want to learn Chinese with me, add me on Duolingo. We can be friends.
Well,
Keep that ball rolling.
Alex is trying to suck me into it.
I am. You
I love how
would be
he's
a
already-
good work skill.
he's already forgotten that I already
True.
said yes, and I'm on like lesson 3.
Yeah, well,
like,
you know, you don't have a
"Hey,
life
work
and the
here?"
rest of us do, so I'm not going to be surprised if you pass me.
You work here, Matt?
I don't even know. I thought your name was Boyce.
I'm Andrew, actually.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad, Anthony. Didn't mean to call you out.
So stupid.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of it was just like kind of getting to know them. I got to ask a couple technical questions, but not a lot. But I think an interesting thing that will come of this meeting is I'm going to get some good access to people that I did not previously have access to. So it'll be a good, like, friend of my friend situation, I think. It's about as much as I can say. I wish I could talk about it more. We went and got Chinese food and we laughed about hot dogs. They didn't know that hot dogs weren't real meat. So
What do you
they were
mean it's not
talking-
real meat?
it's not real meat. It's like I told them it's like chicken beaks and fucking cow feet. It's all blended
What?
up into like a paste and then they stuff it into some intestines.
No,
that's what
not if
a
you
hot
get
dog
the all beef hot dogs.
That's not a hot dog, that's a sausage.
Well, it's an all beef.
It's a
hot dog.
sausage.
It's a Wiener
Okay.
Schnitzel.
This is like but if you have that argument, is a sausage a hot dog? You start to have the whole like, is a cheesecake a pie?
No, because a sausage is real meat and a hot dog is blended up leftover chicken and cow and pork parts.
Nah.
If you get like a 100% beef hot dog, what you're really getting is beef Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Boy said it's all peckers and elbows.
He would know, you know?
Oh my god, that's
Trust
true.
the expert.
Oh no.
So,
Oh, this is it. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
no.
If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? I know
If
I
I
would.
got a grilled cheese and it was connected at one end, the back end of the bread, but open on the other, this would be a more interesting debate. A hot dog is only half open.
So is an open-faced roast beef a sandwich?
Nope, it's a hot dog.
No, yes, it is a sandwich. It's not a hot dog,
But it's open-faced, therefore it's not enclosed.
but
Hey,
it's
everybody,
connected.
welcome
It's-
to Laser Everything. Your
Are
number
the
one
two
place to
pieces
discuss
of bread
hot dog and
There
connected
aren't-
or not?
There aren't two pieces. It's open face.
Oh my god.
It's got bread on the bottom. That's it.
Okay, Christian.
It's like a hot dog.
Here we go.
It's more like a
Christian is on
bread
point here. He
bowl.
said, "Has anyone engraved a hot dog?" That's a
no,
good
not on my
question.
life. After
Not
tasting the range
here.
of engraved food that I have, I will never taste an engraved hot dog. I think I'm good.
It's bread with meat in the middle. It's still a sandwich. Miranda, the boss has spoken. Way to go, boss.
And if you go to Subway, they don't cut the bread all the way through. And it's a sandwich shop.
That's not a sandwich, that's a sub.
So is a hot dog a sub?
Oh
Hot
my
dog
god.
is, I would argue a hot dog is closer to a sub than a sandwich.
Is a sub a sandwich?
No.
Well, I was gonna use
Sub
this
to
to
sub.
open a
Is it a
box. from
category
Weedy
under
Widgets, but I think I
sandwiches?
might stab myself in the fucking head in a minute. So just saying. It's just that was my. That's where I'm going now.
I would probably go for trying to eat an engraved hot dog at some point.
That's because you're disgusting.
I might try
Yes.
it.
I'll do
And
it tomorrow.
And I haven't had enough. I haven't had
Anthony's
enough
like-
punishment in my life.
Anthony, you're gonna see a picture. Like it's Anthony's wife is gonna like videotape him on the phone, and he's gonna have like a wire coat hanger with a hot dog underneath his diode.
Do you see Miranda screaming, "It's a sub sandwich"?
It's a sub sandwich. There
All
we
I
go.
hear is like, "It's an ATM machine."
You can't call it the ATM machine. That's like saying the machine. Yeah, I can see that. Resident has to go to bed. Good night, everybody. See you next time. Bye,
Thanks,
Resident.
Thank you for sticking around for the hard-hitting conversation.
Yeah.
I like how Christian's like, "It's a trap."
It's a paradox.
White coat to laser a hot dog, and please film it. She wants you in your
I
white coat.
don't have a white coat, but I have a.
Dude, I could send you one.
He has a Boy Scout. I bet
I
you 50
bought-
bucks he's got a Boy Scout outfit.
I bought about 40 Kyle-sized lab coats. That would fit you pretty well, probably.
They were
Probably
big on me, so
Oh, okay,
It
maybe.
was too big for Kyle.
But I have an apron I can put on instead of a lab.
Oh, you do have that
Maybe.
classy new apron that
Yeah.
doesn't
I
have any
love
curse
that
words
apron.
on it.
No.
All right, so this is hilarious. Well, hot dog, how did you get on this rabbit hole? Like, we don't really know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Somebody talked about meat and sausages, and I don't even know anymore.
Well, I talked about meat and sausages.
You should
in
never
my
meet your own.
visitors to
You should
China.
never meet your sausage. You'll always just be disappointed. Is it something like that? I don't know.
Never meet your meat.
we'll go with that. We'll
Never
go with
meet
that.
you.
Anyways, so Mactron came. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
where we
came.
started it with. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So Mactron came. You had a good conversation with him for the afternoon.
Very hours and hours and hours and hours. We talked, and then hours after that.
And then
Yeah, it's
Sunset
just
hit you a
basically
couple
the stuff.
times, and then you moved it along.
Pretty much.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, let's see. What else we got?
We'll have
coming?
more. We'll have more to talk about with that after I have some time to set things up. So just keep an eye. You'll hear more.
Laura said, "Welcome to the greatest place to be on a Tuesday night."
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Only
dude,
place to be.
look at this. It needs to be one of those super high-speed cameras when lasering the hot dog. We have one of those. To add
I
the
do
credibility
not,
to the
though.
experiment.
We do. Yeah, maybe I'll end up having to do it. Maybe that'll be something that actually gets you out of the house. You can come over and eat the hot dog I engrave with the super slow mo.
Knowing how our workflow works, it'll be like 2 months old.
Yeah, I was gonna say the alternative is I mail you the hot dog when it's done.
Dude,
Just-
that would
Just
actually
a
be dope.
freeze dry packet.
Little dry ice.
Can you imagine, like, can you imagine, like, it comes, like, you just open the box, you're like, hey, guys, we got an unboxing today. Let's see what's in the box. It's Alex's wiener.
Oh no!
Oh, my God. All right. I'm going to open this here real quick. I'm opening it right now. We're doing a live unboxing.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Oh, my God. All right. We're just going to do full. I mean, it's not, I can't. Oh, God.
Full frontal.
All right. Well, now I'm under pressure. Anthony, tell us
Under
about that sign you
pressure.
made.
I really appreciate the fact that you broke out your best cream colored T-shirt for this tonight.
It's actually banana colored. I got it from Sam's Club. It's a dope shirt.
Nice.
It is a what do you call it?
You don't own a
Members mark.
single salmon colored shirt?
I do. I have several salmon colored
Of
shirts.
course.
Wait, banana colored?
Yeah, this is like a yellow.
It doesn't look very yellow to me.
Well, look at the white behind it, and then look
It
at the
looks
yellow.
like banana
Yeah, it looks-
cream,
it
like
looks
when
like
you
more
think
white.
you're gonna get normal.
Okay, I got
cream.
another question. Is
But
a
then you
banana
taste
cream
it.
a butter?
No, it's cream.
Oh,
All right. So here we go.
it's
Hold
an
on.
airplane of a cat from a jungle.
So Rob from We Do Widgets says, enclosed, find 2 adjustable focal sticks, and a LEQ. What is this? I'm excited.
I got to see this already because I unboxed mine on the last
Okay.
live stream with me and Alex. So now I get to watch it happen.
Oh, look how fancy this is. Okay. I'm glad I have a good camera. This is so schmancy fancy. I'm going
This is
to
the
break
best.
it so hard.
No,
Okay.
no, it's really pretty stable.
Look at how nice that looks. Holy crap. Look at that. It's like everything's all nice and engraved. Ooh.
Yeah, and they're
It's like
super
quarter
accurate.
inch.
And
Dude,
they're
that's
super accurate.
cool.
If it's
I
not
just-
3/4 inch walnut, I don't want it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
That's
focal
fair.
stick is so sick. Well, you know the purpose of these, Anthony, is to find your focus, right? Not to use it full time as a stick.
Right.
So literally, this just goes in there
These
and
things are
then
amazing.
slides down to what you need. So that's cool. So that's awesome, man. So that's one of them.
I just need to point out,
It's a big boy.
C. Baron said that your shirt started white.
That's what I was implying.
Whoa, oh my God, it shot out. There's a banana peel. Whoa, look at this big boy. Holy cow.
That's the story of your
nice.
your first novel.
Yeah, look at this. Good Lord.
Yeah, so these guys are for measuring your focal distance. So once you do one of the focal distance tests and you find that unknown distance, you put this device under the lens and extend it to your focal point and then tighten it and then read it. You read the measurement and it tells you exactly what your focal distance is. So now you have a standard to cut your focal stick, your permanent focal stick too. So you can use this over and over and over again.
A couple of questions in chat. That is a nice focal stick indeed. Thank you for the admiration. It is from We Do Widgets, which, by the way, we got a code from him. This is why I'm bringing it up. He sent this over, and he also sent us a code for his Etsy page where you guys can get 10% off if you use the code Laser Everything from now until May 1st, I believe is what it said. So thank you, by the way. And then Christian said, what camera are you using? That is actually the ZV-1 Mark II. It's on our buying guide. We talked about it last week too. It's really, I mean, I really like the snappy. Look at that. Pow.
Yeah.
None of this stuff that you like poor Alex and they get like, oh my God. So it's kind of nice. But I also can't do some of the stuff they do, but this is super nice, dude. Look how like sturdy this is. Holy cow. Then what is this? Kyle, can I open this thing?
Yeah, dude, open it. It's cool as hell.
Okay, yeah. What the hell is this? The box.
It's a gift from the Queen of America.
The Queen of America. Thank you, Fourth Musketeer.
You're welcome.
All right, let's see. I think that's the main reason that we're friends is I just like that. It's like you're like, you like that movie? We could be friends. Whoa, look how cool this is.
One.
You gotta try and get a better camera view than I got.
Oh man, look at this. Boom.
It's so hard to like give it justice on camera.
So this is
cool.
This is the coolest shit ever. Is Rob here? If Rob is here, this is so freaking slick, dude.
He was in chat earlier.
I know he was.
Sure
so basically, this is a cube that's got part of it cut out. So I really hope that Alex gets to go. We Do Widgets Rob has a green laser. And a green laser, if you look from the side, the engraving is like, that's like gotta be a 1/4 of an inch deep at the start of it.
And then I'm sure he could choose to go deeper if he wanted to, or
he's here.
Something 3-dimensional.
He's here.
Yeah, it's not a matter of like getting to go visit Rob. It's just a matter of making time in my schedule.
Well, and then
because he's very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so sick, Rob. Thank you so much. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's a 532 nanometer 3D green laser, which
you can get for $9.95.
Yeah, no, astronomically expensive.
What a cool presentation too. Look at that.
And very cool. Yeah. Indeed.
And what's cool is like it basically sits on your desk. Like that's so cool.
I put mine back in the box and I moved it off of my desk because I'm afraid to break it because I'm in the process of redoing my desk.
Yeah, that will absolutely
it's being safely kept until I can secure its well-being.
Exactly. I will put that on my inside office desk where I won't smash it with like a Coke bottle or something. But yeah, so anyways, the other thing that he put in his email that was really, really cool, and we need to pull this up real quick. Hold on. Shoot. Well, I'll find it real quick while I do it. But what's really cool is he is actually selling made in America fiber laser and UV laser safety goggles. So they're literally like 7+, like they're all 7+ equipment for the range of that he's got. I think he said listed right now. He has fiber and UV, but he also has CO2.
OD7+.
Yeah, OD7+. And he's also got some CO2. And my gosh, something else. I think diode, like the blue light. So, anyways, it's really, really cool, and he's got those on there. So I'll pull that up on his Etsy. But definitely go and support him. And the laser glasses, yes. Will the goggles fit over glasses, Rob? What do you think? Will the goggles fit over glasses? I think they will. Kyle and I looked at them.
Would.
Yeah, do you see them?
Yeah, I'm on his page right now. I just ordered one of those.
I'm gonna hold on a second. Yeah, so again, when you check out, you can use Laser Everything as your coupon code. And anyways, what was really cool that he was bragging about, and he should brag about it, is that it's stuff that's made here in America, and we actually have the research on it and everything, and it's legit real stuff made by Philips.
He has the tech sheets listed on the listing for
so it's really, really cool.
The actual testing results
and
the OD rating.
Normally stuff from Alex's favorite place is somewhere usually around like the 200. Ooh, where's it? That right there makes me want to get a pair. Just that.
So yeah, the green ones are 190 to 390, 1064, and then 835 to 1095 is OD5 plus. So, but the 1064 and the 130 to 390 are all 7 plus. That's great, man.
Yeah, that's where I was like, oh dang,
really good stuff.
So I'm trying to get it right now. But anyway, so that was really cool, and I literally saw that right before we went on the show, and I was like, I have to bring this up. And then I was like, oh yeah, I have a box from him that came when I was gone. So I'm glad I opened that. Thank you so much. That's super cool, man.
Yep. Laura wants to know, can the focal stick be used on the fiber versus that 24-inch ruler mat? Yeah, I mean, you could.
It could, but again, I think the tool is to use it to find the focal distance, is what Alex was telling me, and then cut your own focal stick.
The only lenses I wasn't able to do with that tool was the 70. It was just too short.
Yeah.
And then the 300. It was just too long. So the two most extreme lenses, I couldn't measure the distance with it, but everything else in between, it made it very, very easy to do so.
Yeah. If you have a 50 or a 70, it's going to be a problem. But
I was going to say the 300, like mine is set for my 300 right now. I'd have to get a little more length on me.
I was going to say,
have you tried to bump?
He does have one designed for that, and I was going to say, yeah,
that's a good one.
Didn't give it to you.
Matt had to bite his tongue so hard.
Mm-hmm. You know when I don't say a word.
So, but yeah, they do lock down pretty good. So, unless there's like dust in between, which literally you just unscrew it, hit it with a little compressed air, and then screw it back together, and it grips up real nice. I actually used it to complete a project while I was in the middle of doing all of my lens corrections because I needed to get something marked.
Nice.
And I used it to adjust for a couple of different height things, and I don't see why it would be a problem if you need to use it like that for a while. It's just great for tuning and getting stuff measured and set. So.
Also, I forgot to mention, and man, Kyle, I wish you were coming for this too. Mactron was not my only visitors from China. Callio's coming this week too from Wisely Laser.
Oh snap!
Yeah, so I'll be hanging out with Callio too. So that'll be cool.
And I think a lot of the reason that a lot of people from China are over here is because of ISA. There were a lot of people there from all over the world. Like, when it says international, like I think International House of Pancakes, and it's all rednecks where I live. So like there's no international nothing. Everybody's speaking English. Nobody looks fancy. This place, ISA, man, if you ever get a chance to go, number one, the time of year was beautiful. Number two, the place was really, really nice. And number three, they had everything. It was so cool. So that's probably is that where they are right now, or where they've been?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It's a big industry leading show. So even if companies don't have display booths, they usually still have people that go meet. Some companies also do work with other brands. So even if a company sells their own lasers, they might work together to do development or just talk to do progression on their own parts, or whatever. Further the industry as a whole. And So there's just people there that go and get to see and chat and
Yeah,
meet.
and
And
Elbows.
what was really
Yeah.
interesting, was the fact that Johnson Plastics Plus did not have a booth there because I wanted to go there and be like, hey, like I figured it'd be fun to film like something sponsory there, like hey, baby, and do something funny or cool, but they didn't have anybody. But then I saw like a group of Romark people like roaming the floors, and they were like, oh, laser everything, Romark, hey, oh, hey, hey. And then one guy's like, you're Kyle, right? And I was like, sure am.
Oh,
I told Alex about it. Then like the one guy on the elevator on my way out the door, he goes, "Aren't you Kyle?" And I was like, "I am." And he was like, "I love your stuff." And
you are the more handsome Kyle with the hair. And
I
the
was
beard.
like, the camera drops me about a foot, so yeah, like it makes me taller by a foot. Like in real life, I'm a short man.
oh,
All right, so real quick, Sean said, "What is the Etsy shop name for the focus tool?" I am going to show you.
we
that
will. Yeah, we can
Hello.
also drop links to it.
Yes,
after
we will
as
absolutely do that.
We'll update the description
Yep.
after the show.
And so this is We Do Widgets page, and I think Rob even answered. So it's an adjustable laser focus measuring stick, and you can get large, small. Those are the two that I've got just to show you guys. I'll hold them back up in a second, but also here. So little T, big T, right? And those are, I think, for like the 200. I know it would measure the 200 easily on the fiber, but the 300 is a little out of reach for it. So $22, and if you put in laser everything as your code when you check out, you get the 10% off. And then this I think should take us to, nope, that's craft supplies and tools. My goodness, come on, somebody help me out here. I suck at navigating.
What are you looking for?
There it is.
The shop.
The shop.
There you go.
So yeah, so that's that. The duck Jeep key. I don't understand the ducks and Jeeps. Does anybody know what? Anyways.
Duck
Laser
Jeep.
safety goggles. Here we go. So we got 130 and then the 35. We'll look at them both real quick. Rob, does the glasses are the glasses also 10%? Does that work on that too? I think it does. And so this is what's really cool about these. You can see the product information, and this is what Kyle was talking about and Anthony were talking about, is it literally shows you OD7 plus over here for the UV laser and for the fiber laser, which is freaking awesome. Let's see, OD5 plus. So, and then this was the really nice thing is you got the scores. Yeah, the glasses are 10% off too, man. So
Nice.
$13 off. That's really sweet, dude.
Nice.
And for basically stuff that's made in America by Philips, I feel like it's pretty solid. So you got everything you need to know right there. And then let's go over to, let's see. Are these the CO2 lasers? Oh yeah, there they go. Okay. So these are for the CO2, which is also pretty sweet because honestly, when I do the CO2 Galvo, being able to put something over the glasses would be pretty sweet. Because sometimes it is a little much. Like I've turned around and had a headache and not realized it, and it was because I had like taken them off for a minute or something, and I was like, oh damn. So that'd be pretty nice to have. Crap, now I gotta buy these. God dang it. All right. So anyways, I figured I'd show you guys that.
Yeah.
Stop screen. Oh, he has diode ones too. Nice.
Oh,
Speaking of focal tools, this is something I've been playing with. Oh, here, let me turn on the light. So when you're looking to get set up with your focal height, right? It has a little shelf here. Stick a little business card on there. You can mount it to your bed.
Oh, it mounts to the bed. Nice.
And it has a nice angle. So you kind of drop the laser down until you're kind of in the range of this. And then you set a new mark and you can find your focal range, and you end up with, let me see if I can find one.
Oh, so you could actually see like where your focal distance starts and stops and every. Oh,
Yeah. Come on.
whoa,
So you
that's
can
cool.
see right in the middle there of those two marks. Well, the one on the other side is messed up, but the one in the middle there, you can kind of see you get this range of like perfect focus. And that's what you set your focal stick to, and then you have your perfect focal height. So that's a product I've been messing with and developing.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Do I have one in the mail yet?
You will, along with another thing.
The
Hot dog.
Not the
No.
the hot dog's coming to me, not to him.
Will it be as cool as this cube that I got?
No.
No, well then keep that shit.
Definitely not as cool as that
in the
cube.
mail. I know, like I
It's
want
so
to clean
cool,
this
man.
thing, my dirty hands and touched it. And I'm just like, my precious.
It's true.
I got my banana.
I literally put white gloves on to pull that out again and get another look at it.
Yeah, if I would have known, I would have grabbed some, but I don't think I have anything like that. I'm not that fancy.
I keep a couple sets just in case.
No. Anyways, how did we already get an hour out of this? My God, that was fast.
Hanging out.
It's fair. Man crafting, welcome. Sup, good people.
What up?
So basically in the news, a couple of awesome companies came to visit Alex. Kyle's developing some really cool 3D stuff. Anthony's busting out some new signage and figuring out how to laser close. And I got to see the red line. Pretty slick.
Lots going on. Busy as always.
This is a busy week. Normally I'm like, I picked my nose.
Oh
Like,
man.
it was all the hot dog talk is what she said filled up. You know what? It's full of filler.
Work
You
know
for me
what?
at home, you know.
You know what? I really enjoyed my dinner tonight.
You can tell like it's time to go. He's like, I love the hot dogs tonight.
No, I got the
Oh.
smoker out for the first time for the year. It was a good day.
Hey, Laura just purchased the green fiberglass.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you, Rob, and thank you for the 10% discount, Ellie.
Heck yeah.
That's all, Rob, man. Just-
I'll shoot you a message, Rob.
oh, my goodness.
Mhm.
All right. What else we got? Anything? I think that's a lot. That's a big night.
Big night.
I'm gonna have a busy rest of my week doing the rest of my lenses for all of my lasers.
Yeah, I have to get back to that, but not until Calio comes to visit. I'm not even going to bother trying to start.
Nah, you're gonna get sidetracked.
I have to do cups. that's my big thing.
Living that
And then-
cup life.
Well, but the nice thing is, dude, it's just money in the bank. Every one of them, I'm just like, well, there you go.
Are
And
they
then-
like tumblers or glass?
Yeah, so basically it's the glasses that is like the rocks glasses are already done.
Okay.
These are just straight up 20-ounce tumblers,
Oh, nice.
But the guy it's for a senior high school band. And they were like, well, we're pretty tight on a budget. And I'm like, no, I got you. And so when they said, can you keep it under this price? I was like, yeah, we can make that work. And then she like, it's their senior gifts. So I threw in like the names for free because it's like typing a name, CSV, tag it in, variable text. And so whatever. But it's also the first time I've worked at this school. So I'm hoping it gets around that, hey, this guy's a nice guy and helped us out and kept the price down. So we'll see. But
Yeah.
either way, I got 40 of those or something left. But the cool thing is it's also going to work out for the rotary. We'll be able to get some good footage of the rotary because like I haven't had a big job in so long. The focus tool is sold out.
Yep. Sorry, not sorry. I bought one.
None of you could wait.
I'm
for
sure
the-
you will make more. I'm sure
I'm
you
sure.
will make more.
I think
None
he
of
said he
you
was
could
waiting
wait
on
for
the
the
material.
affiliate link. Imagine.
It's okay.
Huh?
Mancrafting wants me to show the focus card deal again. So this is what I've been developing with 3D printing. So it's got a little ledge on the bottom. I picked the wrong color to really show you the details on this, but it essentially holds the card nicely. So you don't gotta go crazy with trying to wedge the card or tape it or anything like that. You can mount it to your bed if you don't want it to move around. It's got a little ledge on this side so you can actually rest a ruler on it. So if you have a ruler that has that starts at a 0 point and doesn't have a 1 or 2 millimeter gap before it starts measuring, you can actually rest the ruler on here and measure up to your focal point on the card. And it's exactly 10 millimeters up from the bottom, which is where the card starts at. So you just add 10 millimeters plus the height of where you get a perfect mark. And now you know the height off of the bed that you need to deduct to get your focal height if you want to do it that way.
Yeah,
there's a lot of ways you can use this. It's a very simple but very useful tool. And this is
give it to your mom for Mother's Day.
If she has a Galvo laser, yeah, it's great. But you can kind of see, sorry, I'm doing this backwards on camera. There's a little bit of extra glare right there in the middle on that strip that I engraved. That is the range of focus for the lens I was using. I was trying to find the one for the 70 millimeter lens because instead of getting a mark this big with a focal range this big, you end up with a mark this big and a focal range of half that. It's wild, but
Kyle knows
that's all about
everything there is to know about things that go from this big to this big.
Brutal.
So he's the expert.
Brutal. And here's the other thing that I was messing with too is doing automated testing for like polygon and timing testing and all that. So that'll be another thing that you'll be hearing about soon.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a quick question. I was looking at 70 millimeter lenses the other day, and one of the brands that popped up, the model code on the lens said JGSL. Have you guys seen that before? What does that mean?
So I actually, that is one of the things that I learned about today while talking with Mactron.
Hey.
Yeah, because I was like, I can never tell these lenses apart. I have no idea what factory they came from, who's making them, where it is on the like quality line. You know, I'm trying to like understand it. So there are two big companies that manufacture lenses, and one of them is JG OE, Optoelectronics, and one of them is Wavelength OE. And Wavelength OE produces OPEX lenses, which are manufactured in China, and they produce Ronar Smith lenses that are manufactured in Singapore. The Ronar Smith are the highest quality. So if you can get a Ronar Smith, that is the lens to get. But Ronar Smith,
that is your crown jewel right there.
Yeah, but there's a big downside to Ronar Smith. Ronar Smith will not customize their product line for a specific optical setup. So if you're using a particular beam expander with a particular like scan head and your system works a certain way, and I'm saying yours in like an OEM, like Mactron, for example, or Wisely or SFX or whatever, and you have certain requirements to increase the performance of that lens, Ronar Smith will not change their setup in order to meet those. JG, completely separate company, not Wavelength OE, so it's separate from OPEX and Ronar Smith. JG will. So if you have a particular setup and you're getting performance X with a Ronar Smith, but you need to up that to like Y, then JG is the better option because they will customize their optics for the system that you're producing. So it's not, unfortunately, a like straight cut answer, but JG is a great brand. It's an awesome Chinese brand. They're well known and they produce hundreds of thousands of lenses every year. They're particularly big with the CO2 Galvo like market. They make a lot of those zinc selenide lenses for Galvo scan heads for the CO2 wavelength, but they do produce like fiber and UV lenses as well. So it's convoluted and I still have a lot to learn. Those are some of the people that I'm going to be getting in touch with thanks to my new connections. So I'm hoping to learn more about that. And I like all but begged John to come on the podcast to help me try to explain those things to people, because me sitting there and like live translating and figuring things out and understanding it is one thing, but then taking that and presenting it to you guys so that it's like easily digestible for like the average user is something else. So I think if we got him on and we could, you know, I could like prod and ask questions live and we can kind of have a discussion about it, I think it would be a lot clearer. So that's something I'm hoping to do in the future. But in the meantime, that answer should be enough to satisfy. Yeah, that's good shit, as they say.
3 things,
Very cool,
as I say. Number 1, Weedy Widget said he will get more of those made for the list of people who are like, oh noes. And we'll have those links available too. So if you can't find it for some reason, you can always come back to this video and we'll have those links for you down below. The other thing was another manufacturer that you forgot to mention who produces laser lenses is Anthony, because he gave Bronson a lens and he's like, Anthony gave me an amazing lens. Thank you so much for that. And then
that one came with a Ronard Smith lens cap on it. And I was like, interesting. Yeah. So it was a nice 300mm lens.
The third thing is I blanked out for everything you said when you talked about lenses, except for the fact that you said JG, and I thought about the JG Wentworth commercials. And for about a minute and a half, I was like, yeah, I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
Oh, no.
Call JGSL. Get your 110 lens right now. Anyways, so that's literally what my brain was doing the whole time you talked.
So much traffic on the way to ISA.
Doodly-doo-doo-doo.
So much traffic on the way to ISA.
And then you crash into a car and keep driving. It's fine.
Next
I didn't
year,
film that part.
Johnson Plastics Plus, the awesome sponsor of this episode, should be at ISA. Where were you guys?
Romark was there.
Next time. Romark was there.
Pepperidge Farm members.
Pepperidge Farm was there at ISA. No, thanks for sponsoring our podcast, Johnson's Plastics. If you guys are interested, many of you should be. I am just about to publish the first of like a 4 or 5 part mini series where I literally put a huge pile of their products under like every machine.
It's ridiculous.
And show the best settings I was able to get for them in a limited time frame, and they're pretty rock solid with just like a huge variety of machines. Yeah, all the lasers.
It's borderline lasered, but
it's borderline lasered.
More normal products.
It's lasered, brought to you by Johnson Plastics.
I also forgot, I just got a box of really cool stuff from there that's gonna change the game.
Oh my god!
But I'll talk about it later. The
first part will be out soon, and that first part is just a simple unboxing. So we won't actually like engrave anything. Just open the box, ooh and ah over what's inside. Then part 2 will start, and we'll do it by material. I think so. We'll do one with their leatherette, and we'll go through every machine with the leatherette settings included. Then we'll do one with like their color shop woods, all the way through, one with their slate, etc., etc. So that should be really interesting. I had a lot of fun making it. It's the first time I've really gotten to sit and just like touch lasers and do stuff with them in too long. So it was really fun for me to film. It's fun to show off their products, which you guys know I love, sponsorship or not. Been using them since episode 1. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for sponsoring the episode. And we'll be hearing more from them really soon. But I think that's all I've got. Are you guys good?
So much stuff.
So much. All the things. Yeah. Sunza taught me how to say goodbye today, and I don't remember. So I'm just going to say goodbye. But I will. I told them.
We'll check back on that for next time.
I had a hot dog today, but then I realized it was actually just a sandwich. So have a great day, everybody.
Your Chinese of the day is Bing Cha. Iced tea. Bing Cha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
No, okay.
I'll bring you some more Chinese next week. That's all I've got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out, please. And thank you. Leave a comment after the show. Let me know. I don't know. I don't have anything.
What you think about hot dogs?
What do you think a hot dog is? Is it a sandwich? Is it real meat? Nobody knows.
Is it a pizza?
That's a good one. Yeah. Is it a deer? I don't know. So yeah, tell me what you think a hot dog is. Leave a comment as soon as the show's over. And if you love Laser Everything and everything we do here, please go sign up for the LMA. It's the #1 way to support the channel. We need each and every single one of you in order to continue doing what we're doing. It pays for us to do this, and it makes a really, really big difference for us. So if you're not already signed up, you can find out more over at masters.lasereverything.net. Now I'm really done. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you probably before next week because I have a lot of work to do and I'm going to do it live. Okay, I'm done. Bye-bye.
Bye.
He cannot afford.